Well. It's Graeme looking just to stun off a side rail. Leave angle for this bottom red. Oh, he's just overcooked it.
Now he has to play a really big shot to get back in between them yellows.
As we welcome Matty Curwood, his first words on commentary. Mate, how are you?
Yeah, good yourself, Jakey.
Mate, going lovely. Graeme has missed that ball. He's left the door wide open for Woodsy. And a fish yellow, I think he's pretty sure it's on to his bottom left corner, which he'll take on if it is. And it is. And he can nearly go any way possible here, but I'll probably clear up this end first, down this bottom end. Even just to roll through, maybe take the bottom yellow.
This looks like a simple out for Stevie here.
Yeah, pot this ball and naturally the white can go out middle of the table. It doesn't have to do anything special with the white at all. You can even take the yellow up the top left and come behind him again for the same corner. Naturally, like I said, don't do anything special with the white. Would you have gone the same way out, Matty?
Yep.
You must be happy, mate. Your first quarters, is it, with Major?
Yeah.
The two Curwoods, father and son. I'm not even too sure if I know another come off the top of my head that's done that. Must be proud.
Yeah.
As Woodsy's just made this out look ridiculously easy. And we'll take the opener. One nil to Woodsy. Obviously now losing that first frame where Graeme had a massive chance. You got to forget about that. Scrap that and just start fresh.
Woodsy's come up dry.
Smash the break.
Two yellows over the hole.
Matty, what would you do here, mate? Fill me in.
Totally.
What's he do here, mate? We've got special comments from Jason behind us, which you guys probably can't hear. But he's just told us that if Mick Hill was playing this frame, he'd pot out on reds. I beg to differ. I've just been told it's my share for dinner. I just had dinner. I just had half of Matty's steak. The steak was bigger than Matty, so I thought I'd have half of it. As Graeme can probably take this left. The ball top left here now and stun across. just sort of moves a bit, Graeme. Just sort of jabs at it. It's still nothing easy for Woodsy here.
So,
If you can, Matty, what do you think of this, mate? If you can actually leave your angle for the red that's near the black spot to naturally just to pot it into the bottom right corner, come off the bottom round and kick the red sort
yeah.
of from behind and clear it out. Now I think you could nearly probably roll through off this middle red, just maybe even an inch or two, and you could probably have that shot. And we might be on the same page here, mate. Maybe. I'll let you know after this shot. Could have maybe gone a touch further. It might be a touch too skinny. If I get maybe even another inch there, I reckon it might have been absolutely perfect.
I think you still want you said Jake. Trying to get that red ball out.
Yeah, he might be perfect now for it. Yeah,
And
it's
that is
it's actually
an
a bit
unlucky.
stiff, yeah. Unless this red's on, it looks a touch stiff. And you can play if that red's not on, you can play the cannon. Not easy.
He's pretty good at his cannons because he got a 3-ball cannon against me in the last 8.
Yeah, he doesn't mind the cannon. I've seen him play a few freakish ones myself. Another, which I think he may be looking at, you can actually play it the other way as well. Instead of going to the middle, you can take the cannon bit up to the corner, which he's actually tried, but
And missed by a kilometre.
Graeme, this is a frame that he really needs to capitalise on after missing the opportunity in the first. This is the one you really want to get back now. Trishy from Bendigo's rearranging the furniture here. I think she's trying to bring a table in a bit closer. I'm not too sure. You can might even be able to play this yellow off the red into the middle, maybe. You can screw back down to the bottom rail. You can take out the top left corner. I think he's going into the middle. That was a good shot.
He's making this a bit tricky for himself here.
Yeah, that shot, I probably would have preferred to screw back down, clean the top down the bottom, plus the yellow that's now the black. You can actually cut that in. You could have, if you clean these two up down the bottom first, just naturally I'm going to cut it in the middle and run down, feel that down in the balk line. Just moving on that crucial pot.
And Woodgie should clean up here. If that passes the 3 yellow goals down the bottom there.
Yeah, it does.
Which it looks like it does. Sure does.
is a touch straight here. You can actually screw off, screw all the way back, offside run back out again. Which is done beautifully.
Just roll through on this one and play the black to the left centre.
Wouldn't screw back for the corner for two straight.
No.
Look at that, lovely. Woodsy will take a 2-0 lead in the final. As we've just got another Ballarat person, young Scotty Robson wants to jump into the commentary box. No, it's too shy as well. These Ballarat boys, they don't like the commentary. I need me. I'm sure my little wingman Steve-O would love to be here, but he's not allowed this year. He loves the commentary.
And Graeme to break in the third frame.
Graham's the break.
He's potted
He's got a yellow ball.
yellow ball in this right centre.
White's fallen half safe though for him. Might be able to cut
Bottom
this
yellows looks cuttable.
So you're just going to... If you actually can cut this in and go under that first red and try and hit the one.
Connect him with the red. No.
Oh, he's missed everything.
Oh. And there's two shots away and Stevie should pot out here.
Yeah, he's cleared the way.
Let's go 3-0 up.
While Woods is potting out here, mate, you've made the quarters. You put this pocket money away for England, since you represent the country in the juniors, mate.
Yeah.
Bit of spending money over there.
Yep. 300. Play this one up to the top right.
We can nearly go anyway here. We're just going to choose one and commit to it. You can just screw anywhere sort of just high of the black. You can take this red down to the bottom right hand corner, and then the middle, the black back to the right hand corner. Yeah, he's still got two shots as well. Well, you can do that as well, and that should come across.
And then Stevie goes up 3-0 against Graeme Wright.
What's that? Yes, 1-0 up. I'm not too sure if anybody heard that, but Tricia from Bendigo has just yelled out, "What is going on?" I won't say in exactly those words what she said, but she wants to know what's going on. Graham's got a good support career.
Stevie's He's dumped the white.
When I'm sure Graeme will come back and or when he gets home, he'll actually watch this final, and he's going to learn a lot from this because it's not like he hasn't had his chances. He was sort of 2-1 up himself. Learn a lot by watching. Matty, you watch, mate, much at all online?
No, I don't watch much online. Don't practice either.
Yeah, I'm not sort of too sure why he's going this way because I'm trying to get rid of me worst.
Wouldn't you want to leave that ball there?
Yeah, and the reason we say that is that he's the only dead yellow he's basically got is the one up near the red, and he had a perfect opportunity there to sort of cannon it out.
Now he's just got to commit to this out.
Yeah, it's still on, but he just sort of had a bit of security. He just sort of had a bit of security while that yellow was there.
Try and knock that one off the rail up there. No, he's going the other way.
He's going to cut the yellow in. I'm not too sure. I can't sort of tell what the distance is, but he might be able to actually punch this in and kick his badge. It might be half a result for him. And he's playing it to cannon the yellow net right beside the red.
And he's missed
But
the
he's missed it
whole
again.
thing.
I thought that might have been a bit thin. I'm just not too
Do you reckon
sure
he just
why.
rolls this in, Jake, and then lays a snooker behind that yellow up there?
Oh, the only reason I don't like that shot, I'd rather take this on. I think it's a sort of a do or die out.
Yeah.
Playing the snooker, he's got too many reds down here off 2 rails.
Yeah.
And especially for a class player like Woodsy, it's not a hard shot to get out of a snooker, like from where it is. And then as soon as he hits a red, then he's favourite. Oh, and he's played safe.
It's a good shot from Grata.
Yeah. That's probably a better shot than the snooker. But at the same time, you can flick off this red and take the white over to the left-hand side of the table, leave him off his bottom yellow, and then you've still got to force him to play a double.
Yeah.
So either way, it's sort of like it's always going to happen.
That's what that looks like.
Which I think that's
Woodsy's
what he's
looking at.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Still has got his bad ball still there.
Where I think the double was easier where he had the white. Where now he has to have a game, it's a bit harder, and plus the white now, you're sort of not too sure. And just try to get a sneak on. Still a bit of work to be done here by Woodsy if he wants to commit to the out.
He doesn't have an easy opener, because that.
And like once again, you can still play the same shot. You can kick this red out. The closest one is 2, and screw back to the bottom rail over to the far left-hand side.
Oh, that does go actually.
And that's actually a great shot. No, he's covered the yellow. He's got the snooker. I'm pretty sure. He's hit absolutely perfect, actually. That's a better shot than the one that I said.
overcut that by a mile.
Hit a nappage.
It's a bad miss by Woodsy.
Bad miss, but it's sort of a shot to nothing. He's knowing that if he does miss that ball, Graham's got Lishiel's going no. He might be able to. I don't even think you can actually double it across.
I think he's just gonna hit it down towards the bottom rail and sit it in front of that red.
You can do that, or you can try and double it across, just sort of put it in front of the red,
Yeah.
and then with the white, if you can, you run it through a bit and try and kick the red out of it like a little. If you can do that, and just sort of try to play safe. But I don't think that's good enough. Is that red on, Matty? Can you tell? It is coming on.
It would go inside. That red that Jake was talking about there would go in at a soft paste. So even use that one as the last ball to get onto the black.
Can do that. I reckon he might not like it a great deal, because I can't see why he wouldn't be wanting to play it now and knocking it in. But as you said, if you've got to roll it in soft pace, you might even be looking at maybe even cannon it out or use it to the last ball, like you said, for the black. But it must be pretty tight. I just personally don't like leaving a ball. Is that like tight going a whole last? I'd just sort of rather get rid of it early.
It actually slides through there pretty easy, so
Yeah. Like you said, you must be wanting to leave it to last.
we just take,
Or just take it on there. And there's no harm in that either. In or over, the wife's going to come basically back to sort of not far from where it is now.
He's actually cut that, but that's
Yeah,
alright.
cut it.
Well, Graeme might double this
I'm a bit
yellow.
surprised why if he didn't like it so much, he didn't even sort of just play the cannon out with one of the centre balls, where he had a few other balls out in the open. But anyway, that was CPR. I'm not too sure. I think he's got too much angle to double it. You can play a mark or 3 runs into the middle and start up, or get the white back down in naturally and just play for a double. Oh, he's just...
If he was trying to cut that, I would have tried doubling that yellow down the bottom first.
Yeah, or then probably even tried playing the Marcus into the middle.
Yeah, oh, the black might have been in the way for that Marcus.
Woodsy has just landed fat. The side screw back and the roller black in the middle.
Yeah, Woodsy's 4-0 up against Graeme.
On the hill.
One more match to take out back-to-back Albury.
Yeah, massive effort. Just to make your back-to-back finals. Going to win it, but it's not there yet. We'll see how much fight Gra's got. Come on, Ballarat.
You're right, mate.
Gra's breaks have been really good in this final.
I have, like we said earlier, he's had a lot of chances. Hasn't obviously capitalised, but he'll learn a lot from this. And if he happens to sort of lose his frame or whatnot, but the first four, yeah, I think he's had basically a chance in every frame. It's just landed a touch too short on this end of the corner. Just got to be a touch careful where this white goes, because he's going to come in the yellow.
And hopefully it doesn't kill his other red.
As long as he doesn't clip off at half a ball. No, that's fine.
That's fine. And
You
then
can actually roll this in.
and roll the
at
other
that
one
way.
in.
Yeah, the white can come out
Yeah.
over to the right hand side of the table. Oh, let's just draw it again.
I think that cannon's on into the centre. Woodsy can
Yeah.
hit that.
I was just about to point that out. I'm just... And also too, if he rolls this in a dead weight, the yellow is basically near the red on the right hand side. You'll be able to roll that in and actually come behind the left hand side of the table.
Behind them two other yellows.
Yeah, and then the roller sort of down close to the cushion here, which is probably his worst ball. You're able to get rid of very early. Just gonna just play a stun. Must have more angle on what we're seeing. It's not easy, but you can take the shallow up the top, roll it in naturally. He's going to still have the same angle.
To get around to them other two yellows.
Nah, just like I said, the yellow is to the right of the screen near the red, down this end. You can roll his top one in. He's going to still have natural angle, unless his yellow goes under the red or something. Wowee.
What just happened?
I'm not too sure what that was there, Woodsy.
Throw a hand back at it.
Yeah, and some, I think. Not too sure if it's just a bit laxy daisy being 4-0 up or not, but anyway.
Can't exactly see from here, but the ball goes under that red.
Yeah, I'm sure at worst, he can kick it out.
Yeah,
And he may probably even screw up.
I think he's
Alright. He's gone safe.
just going to play safety.
I don't see too much tactics from Woodsy. That what I've seen, it's just always goes game. But in saying that too, this red, it's the middle of the table. I'm not too sure if you can actually pot that up the corner and maybe screw into these if he's got the angle. No, I'm just not too sure of the angle that he's got. Or if he does it, you can actually screw to the bottom rail and then you can play safe. He may not have it, yeah, he didn't have the angle, but in saying that, I still would have screwed off the side rail to the bottom.
And played that one.
Played, or just the red that's got the yellow behind it, then I would have just rolled up on that. Because now doing this, somewhat you might be able to take the shot, or you might be able to clip this in and run across and try and cannon it.
Looks like he's going a bit too high there. Might double kiss in though.
Yeah, still think it was very dangerous. Just even setting this, even rolling up on this now, if you can't pot it. I think he's hit it very well. There you go. Not something I would have done, but it's paid off. Come on, Gra. One good black.
Shut.
He's on the board. Opens the account in the final.
He's the comeback rule.
There's a bit of fighting spirit in Ballarat. We'll see how much Gra's got.
Woodsy's not having the best of breaks in this final. He's come up dry majority of his breaks.
Providing his yellow's on in the middle and doesn't have to play the cannon. Oh. I probably would have actually rather to go up further, leave myself angle in the yellow, then play it with top off the side rather than cannon one of your packs.
Yeah.
So he's sort of fallen in a bit of no man's land there.
That was me then. I would have actually rolled through to this rail and actually played that ball and screwed back into the other balls. But,
I just reckon he's just gone the wrong way there. Saying that though, if he pots that and actually gets a cannon on the yellow, the first class, the yellow and red to the left, things could be different, but can probably, depending on sort of what he wants to do, you can double a red. On the right of screen, you can double that over. And then you've basically got a lot of control.
Takes the top red here. Doubling
Double
it
that over
across.
and
That
he
is
hits
actually a
that really
great
well.
shot.
Like I said, he's taking full control. I know,
Do you
like the
reckon?
first shot, you probably look at as playing the yellow onto
Yeah.
the red, taking the hole, but mate, there's probably not a lot of value. You could probably nearly kick both. No, you could. You could kick both reds out, and there's probably a massive chance to go game then.
Yeah. What is that shot, bro?
I'm not too sure what he was playing for. I wouldn't have done that.
He's now helped Woodsy a little bit, not too much.
Mate, he's just put
But
Woods in the box seat.
Yeah.
You can do absolutely anything. Obviously, clear these red. This red from the black. You can leave the white safe.
Yeah, I reckon he's trying to come off the rail off the
Yeah,
black
you
and then
can.
into the
You
centre.
can do anything, yeah. Doesn't matter. Let's just put him right in the box seat. Even where that red is, I'm sure that's not ideal for Woodsy, but this Grant would take one of the best outs I've seen. I'm not putting it past you, mate. This is let's tighten him up here.
Not too bad.
And you probably can smother.
Or just keep doubling balls.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Or you can just take on 3 massive doubles. All to the middle.
Does that, maybe that bottom one near the red Marcus's into the centre.
We'll take a triple. They might have no
You might have
choice
to-
but the markers.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's looking at.
And they're actually trying to kick that other ball off the rail.
I think I have the angle for that, but if you just play it with top, you might have to take the double.
Get your facts right, Jake.
I've got no idea, mate. That's
Yeah.
why you made you were in the quarters and I lost in the AM hours, mate. That's a great shot.
You've
I
actually got to
didn't get the angle
play.
for it.
I reckon you've actually got to play with a little bit of stun. Well, that's missing.
It's the yellow's on, but to get this cannon right,
I reckon you've actually got to stun into the side rail a little bit.
or you can stun up and have the black into the same corner. Yeah, he's missed it. Yeah, that wasn't easy.
And
No,
by the
he's
looks of this actually cuts into the right
Yeah, the
corner.
right corner.
This will give Graeme a lot of momentum if he can get this one.
Oh, he's overcooked it.
And he just handed Woodsy 2 shots there.
For the title.
I back Woodsy to pull it out from here with 2 shots anyway.
What about with 1, mate?
Still back him.
Do you reckon you need the 2?
No.
Back him in 1.
Yep. Do you back him to put it out in one, Jake?
Nah, I'll say he's going to miss one. He's going to need the 2.
Which one?
I don't know yet. I'll let you know.
Do you still back him to put out in 2 shots?
Well, he's a certainty to pop this one. I just don't know about the next one. I'll let you know after how he lands. It's
He's
not
been
bad.
in love with his rail shots this weekend. And he's missed. No.
Oh, there you go. I should have had a can of Coke with you.
Too bad you didn't.
Oh, he's actually just made this a touch harder than what it should be
And Stevie Woods
for the title.
goes back to back.
He's got it. Steve Woods, congratulations. 2014 Albury Wodonga
Goes back to
Open
back.
champion. And to Graeme Wright, I'm sure he'd be happy. He'll learn a lot from that. And until next year, I hope to see everyone back here next year. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks, Matty.
Thanks, Jake Steffer. What the?
Jude and Jeff, do you want to come up for the local clubs? Did you want to say something about it, or?
I'll just say one for male. I'd just like to thank everybody for coming and all the local people for participating. 2 of the winners have gone home, so I'll have to pass theirs on. The winner of the male in the northeast was John Carver. The winner of the female was Mark Gorski. And the winner of the junior was my grandson, Fred.
John
John, sorry, yeah,
Thanks. Thanks to all the guys. The women's comp on last night, the winner was Nicole Welsh, and I think she's gone. And runner-up was Lisa Garvey. Well done, Lisa. I'll take the coach. You take the coach. There was also a juniors event on last night, and the winner of the juniors is a young kid from Ballarat, and he's heading off to the Worlds later in the year, mate Curwood. week, the last 8 or 16? Last 8. If we can we might get the runner-up, Graeme Wright from Albury.
Well done. You better say a couple of words. Thank the bar staff.
Thanks, guys. It's a bit of an experience for me. I didn't expect to get so far, but pretty happy with my day. Congratulations, Steve. Great effort. Thanks everyone.
Good on you, Graeme.
What did you get? 200 grand.
Alex Everard's winner was about a field of 100, won 3 in a row. This guy, if he turns up next year, he'll be looking for 3 in a row. So back-to-back wins, a great cubist, and a top field this year. I think it was as good as the best field we've had in the 9-year history. So next year will be the 10th year. Our winner, Steve Woods.
How much was the winner's check?
$24.
How much on the bar?
Just want to say congratulations to Graeme on making the first final. That match in the semi to get it back to 3-all to get that position on the back, that's probably the best shot I saw today. Massive. Thanks to Commercial Club, I love coming here. And Don, everyone for running it. You guys do a great job every year. I look forward to the Nationals coming here as well. Maybe a few more tournaments, maybe. Yeah, and I'll see you all back next year.
All right, thank you.
Michael Volks is gone, isn't he?
Right.
Yeah, no. All right,
Just a last saying, thanks to everyone that participated. We had a good turn up. If we keep growing, we'll have to bring a few more tables, but that won't be a problem. 10th year next year should be a good year. Hopefully everyone has a safe journey home. And thanks to Dan for taking the weekend plus the big matches. And to the Commercial Club, the bar staff, security, and all the general managers. Thanks again to everyone. So, have a safe day.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we leave, there's been some people that have done some really hard work to put this event on for us. Must admit I got invited to come along and it's been an absolute pleasure playing. Thank you all of you for the camaraderie that you offered me, particularly the group I played in. But we should give a big round of applause for the people that made it all happen. That is the Albury Wodonga April Association, Jeff and Jude, and of course Tony Colbert, Paul Victoria and his crew, Jojo, Tracy and Andrea. Please, big round of applause for them. And yes, it's a pleasure to say that next year in 2015, the actual Australian national titles will be held here. It's a great venue. It's been great to be with you this weekend. Thanks again, and look forward to seeing you all again in the future. Well done for supporting this event. Thank you.
these names, thank you.
What do you want to do? Here you go. Here you go, Jeff. Runner up. And Steve Woods.